I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
One of us, one of us, one of us.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
She's saying You should be able to hear me now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hear sound alerts and all that.
You're doing amazing,
There we
sweetie.
go.
Wow, look at her go.
Hello, one and all. It is so good to see you. I love seeing Fox just kind of poke in, just be like, hi, I'm here. I saw them lurking a little bit and I sent them a message on Discord, just being like, I see you. I love you. If you're not following Fox, you should be. I really want them to come back to Twitch. I really want them to come back to Twitch. I want them to start streaming again because, oh my goodness. Congratulations to Jade for grabbing first. Don't forget to go grab your good luck charm. Hello, Kale. Hello, Jade. Hello, Kushael. Hello, lady. Wait, hold on. I gotta. Lady! Hi. Hello, Raven. Oh my god, it's been so long. It has been so long. I just had to. Fox is gonna come back. Bet. I bet. I believe. If we put enough of our, like, energy and belief into them coming back, maybe it'll happen. No pressure, though. No pressure. No pressure. Halfway to flexing again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But how are you all? Mosquito in my room be all... Yep. Yep. That's me. That's me. How are you all? It's so good to see you. I'm in a remarkably good mood today. Today is a good day. I do have something to share with the class. Hold on. Hold on. I need to send this. Oh, Lord. Where do I send this? I could put this in the Discord. I'm gonna put this in the Discord, and for anybody who's not in my Discord, I'm gonna put it up on stream here in a moment. It's not really big news. It's not really news, but it's just a thing that happened. Core! It's so good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. So, I think it was like earlier this week. Yeah, I think technically it was last week. I think it was Friday. My gain is up a little too high. I ended up taking Paul to the vet. And for those of you who do not know, Paul is my cat. I won't stay because I want zero spoilers about this game. Chill out for a little bit. Please come, relax, hang out. Right now, we're just chatting. But I will be playing here pretty soon. But I had to take Paul to the vet because he was covered in mats. And he would not let me help him. And they were just growing. And he would not let me help. And it was getting bad. It was getting bad. He was uncomfortable. He was in pain. And he was collecting poop, which is not a good thing to collect. Listen, if you collect poop, I hope that it's just coprolite. Like, I just hope it's coprolite. Because, like, that's just fossilized feces. Paul is bald. Hold on a moment. I'm going to get this picture going. Because, oh my god. This is just gonna go in pictures, camera roll. That's perfect. And then I need... So I took him to the vet. Because the boy would not let me trim the mats that were on his body. He has a deep-seated fear of scissors. When I first took him in, took him in, he had uneven fur on his face and his whiskers were a little uneven. He was left alone with a group of children, small children, who for whatever reason had access to scissors. And I need you to see this. Nyx, it's good to see you. So here's my boy. Here's my naked boy. He is so soft. Peace! Congratulations on getting a new PC! Oh my goodness! Are you enjoying it? What kind of system are you running? Tell me everything that you want to. But look at him. Look at my boy. But now he's able to clean himself. And yeah, he's just out here streaking. Imagine. Imagine. I should actually probably take this image down because I'm probably going to get flagged. Yeah, there we go. Ha. Never mind. So yeah, he had to get sedated to be shaved because he will get violent. I will. I will. He's sitting right here. Hey, baby. He's about to start yelling at me. Thank you,
This
Cord.
is a self-care
Thank you, Nick.
checkpoint. Also, you're important and you matter.
But he's a lot happier now. He's a lot snugglier. He's been sitting on my lap a lot more often, and he's not a lap cat. He is not a lap cat. So I think he does understand. Nix, congratulations. You already have VIP. Trying to get banned. Don't forget, if you would like a stream avatar on screen for you, ! Join. I'm gonna drink some water. For those of you who do not know the voice that just played over the stream, that is the one and only, the ever lovely Fox Dannison. And we're really hoping that he comes back. Ah, water, it's good. We have ghosts, we have a skeleton, we have several accessories that you can unlock. It's very fun. It's very fun. Lady made all of these. Lady made these. And she did a fantastic fucking job. You can also use the skeleton with the ghost skin, which is really cool. Like, I remember bringing that up with her. I'm like, can we do that? And she's like, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. Let me see if it's too hard. And if it's not, then, you know, we'll make it happen. And she made it happen. So yes, welcome, my little ghost foxes. My little fox ghosts. So I went on a bit of an adventure today. I went on an adventure. There is a tree that is in a park down by some water near my home. And throughout my trials and tribulations while I have been gone, I have been going there, sitting at her roots, and just pouring out my misery. And she has taken a lot of that pain. And I noticed that she was covered in vines, and I did a quick search to see what they were, see if they were even like okay to be on there. And they were invasive and parasitic. So I made a pledge when I realized that they were causing harm to this tree, that I was gonna go and get some clippers, get some gloves, and I was gonna go take care of that. And so the weather finally cooperated today. It has been either swelteringly hot or storming. Like every day for the last like 2 weeks. So I went and took care of it. I'm not going to show pictures because that could dox me. But yeah, today was also really nice here. It's currently 74 outside, 74 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's comfortable. It's comfortable. But I went and got a barbecue after. And yeah, I feel accomplished. I feel good. My total for lunch was $22.20. And if you're into numerology or believe in, you know, the repeating numbers, I've been getting chased by twos today because today is also the 22nd. It's just a good day. It's just a good day. I hope that your all's days have been good. But for work, it was an adventure. I just drove to early voting sites and set them up. Good, good. A little over 21C. That's not bad. That's not bad. 38C. That's stupid. No, Raven. Go get you some ice cream or something. If only it was a Tuesday. No, real. For real. But it's okay. It's okay. The numbers curse is evil, but sevens are so good. Sevens are luck. Like, genuinely, like, triple sevens, that's good luck. That's, like, the best luck. I take them as blessings. I don't know. I just see them as good omens. See them how you want. You're right either way. Something, your perception defines your reality. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Tell me about your day. I would love to hear. Had a snow cone? Hell yeah. That probably lasted all of 5 seconds in that kind of heat. Jeez. As long as it's not a recurring floor, everyone's safe. Also, isn't 777s usually associated with a jackpot? It is. 444s also aren't bad. Because 4s are security. 4s are stable. So security, stability, good things. It does, but we're not in Japan. We don't speak Japanese. So, like, listen, if you're Japanese, then by all means, hold that. Hold that. But I'm not Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. It doesn't have that connotation for me. Hell, I don't even see 13s as unlucky. I just see them as difficult. But that's just me. That's just me. Because, like, 13s are change. Big change. Same with 6s. 7s are not good in D&D, which is where they mostly appeared. No! Oh, God. Okay, I see you. I see you. What's 9? Like, 999s, I think something's coming to completion. Look inward. Hold on, let's ask Google. Yeah, completion, urging you to close a significant chapter on your life. I'm still studying. I'm still studying. I don't have all your answers. I would love to, but I don't. I probably won't ever. Mother knows all. Eventually, maybe. In Chinese culture, 4 is considered unlucky because of similar sounding pronunciation to the Chinese for death. Yeah, not a superstition I personally believe in. I just like the history behind it. I also appreciate it. I mean, it's like the number 13 is considered unlucky. So in like Western culture, so in a lot of hotels out here in like the Western countries, we don't have a 13th floor. It goes 12th to 14th. Just no 13th. The 13th floor doesn't exist. Similar reasons. I think in a lot of like Chinese, Japanese, Eastern cultures, they also don't have a 4th floor. I do love tarot. I have several tarot decks. And eventually, I'm going to have a little setup so that I could do tarot readings on stream, if you all are interested. But if you want one, feel free to let me know. I need to get better. I need to get better. And the more readings that I do, the better I get. Or even a 13th room. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, life is weird. Life is weird, and I love how weird it is. Because, I mean, like, life is only as weird as you allow it. And if you allow it to just get as weird as it can, it will show you just how connected everything is. I got you, Kale. I got you. Probably after stream. I mean... I don't think this will be too hard. Hold on. Let me see. This shouldn't be too difficult to accomplish. Okay. So I'm just gonna save this image. Pictures. Camera roll. Perfect. Okay, so Kale, you have the ability, or Kale or Raven, actually both of you have the ability. One of you decide who it's gonna be. Create me a poll. Let me know red or green. Put in those as the options. I'm gonna be sending an image, or I'm gonna put an image on stream. There we go. Which deck do we want to see? Which deck do you want to see? We're just doing show and tell right now. No, for real, you do have to find art styles that just speak to you. Green and gold. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Cut right through my finger made cut. Had to have someone take over while I dealt with it. Oh my god, are you okay? What news? Sisters barbering course figured out how sharp they are mid-cut. Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine. So let me know. The red one or the green one. They're very similar. They're very similar decks. One is just a different tradition than the other. One is Tarot de Marseille. I'm probably pronouncing that incredibly wrong. If I am, let me know. And the other one is by the same artist in the same style, but it is a Rider-Waite tradition. No, they're scary sharp. They are. Oof. Yeah, you gotta be careful with sharp objects. You gotta. Please be safe. How long ago was that, Jade? Japanese steel is incredible. It's incredible stuff. Okay, Paul is not under my chair. Good. I can move a little. Corvo, thank you. I'm getting some images set aside so that I can show. Let's see. Yeah, that's an old reading. I can use that. That'll have to do. Alright, how's the poll looking? Ooh, so far we got green in the lead. I'm gonna show both, but this is basically like which we're gonna see first. Love you too, Core. Hello, Artemis. Just today, at 1 p.m. my time, dealt with, cleaned, and disinfected now, but wasn't allowed to cut anymore, as it's considered a health hazard to yourself and clients. Yes. Yes. That's unfortunate, but makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Alright, so we have 3 votes for green, 1 for red. So the green box holds this one. Oh, there it is. It holds this deck. Hold on. So this is the 7th Sphere Tarot. This is the Rider-Waite, like the Rider-Waite-Smith RWS, yeah, Rider-Waite-Smith tradition. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The edges are gilded, like holographic blue. And on some of the cards, there is similar color holographic details. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't read this one as often. It is very easy to read, though. Because the cards are just absolutely stunning. If I'm remembering correctly, this was a very difficult read. Yeah. Actually, no. Hold on, what is that? Okay, so that's the 6 of Swords challenged by the 2 of Cups. So, leaving a situation, heading to calmer waters is the heart of the matter. But the health of the connection is kind of keeping that from happening subconsciously. Holding ambitions close. Consciously wanting to be a bit more generous. And a little bit more secure in money. In the past, it's got some achievements. Accomplished a few things. Yeah, this was a personal read. And then in the future, having to make some financial decisions. Coming from a place of healing. And avoiding the end of something. Hopes and fears had to do with, being misjudged. Misunderstandings. And ultimately leading and not taking any action. So, you know, a little difficult, but is what it is. Alright, so for the other deck, this is the top of the deck. This is the one in the red case. It's absolutely stunning. This is Tarot de Marseille. So instead of images describing the meaning of the card, it goes off of numerology and the major arcana. So, like, aces are containing the same energy as, like, the magician, and then 2s follow the same energy as the empress, and 3s and so on. Like, 3s are the emperor, and 4s are... Oh god, what are 4s? That I'm on the spot. What are 4s? No, 4s are the emperor. 2 is the high priestess. 3 is the empress. So, it all kind of goes along those lines. So, same art... Like, same artist, same style. Even the major arcana are the same, but instead it has rose gold gilding. I read this one all the time. This is my personal deck. This is my personal favorite. eventually I will be happy to offer some tarot readings to the community as a channel point redeem, or maybe as a bits redeem, like 500 bits for a reading. I could do that. I'd be happy to do that. But for now, I think we've been yapping long enough. In my DMs, I have someone who I'm gonna assume wants to remain nameless and anonymous. So, FYI, it's more modern to call it the Smith-Waite versus the Rider-Waite, because Patricia Smith was a woman of color who actually illustrated the deck. That's true. They took her name off it to call it the Rider-Waite after the publisher and the co-creator, both white men. Yep, and it was also developed for the Golden Dawn. It was also developed for the Golden Dawn. So there's like a lot of really strong esoteric meaning behind each card. And each card from the original artwork is genuinely worth studying, because Smith put in a lot of additional details and context that Rider or Waite never thought of, didn't put in. Really interesting stuff to study, really interesting stuff to play with and to use as a tool. But for now, we're gonna jump into the game. So if you do not want spoilers, now is your time to go. Put the stream on mute. Feel free to lurk. I appreciate all support, but if that is not possible for you, then I completely understand. Feel free to do whatever it is you need to do, and I hope that you know that no matter what, I love you. So, let's get this going. There we go. Okay. Are you ready to watch me yeet myself into the sun? Little off topic, but I did not know you could use creator revenue to buy bits and subs. Yeah, that's new. That's fairly new. Why is Twitch phone version pretty so uncompatible? No, for real, it is. It's so rough on mobile. It is so rough on mobile. I think we yapped for like half an hour. That was nice. Okay, so that probe got launched in that direction. And I bet if we're quick, we could catch up to it one day. But for now... becomes just chatting streamer when I have a 3D, like a full 3D avatar, and I could gesticulate as much as I please. And we eat. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's gonna happen. If you don't think that it's gonna happen, then you don't know. Okay. So I think that we're gonna be not seeing that probe. Where should we go? Yeah, there's a platform rotating around the sun. There it is. And I can't target it. Last I remember, it was some kind of art. Like, game design. Video game assets. Whoa, something's blowing up over there. Let's go to Giant Steep. And then in order to match velocity, there we go. So currently, right, I need to mention this. I should have mentioned it earlier. I'm a silly goober. For the asset animation, I wonder if I could transfer those skills to make a model for you. I'll have to take a look. I would love that because we're currently doing a contest. We have a contest. Listen, I cannot blame anybody for forgetting that it was happening because even I forget all the time. But we are currently having a contest to decide what my next iteration looks like. Because right now, we're just bones and stones. And I am absolutely okay with that. I think it's beautiful. However, I would like to be more flesh and bone than bone and stone. Don't get me wrong, we can put some stones in there. That is absolutely okay. I'm just gonna drift for a little bit. Oh, it's storming. Oh, and there's a moon? I want to check out that moon. I want to check out that moon. So, basically, the idea is sometime it was originally going to be August 3rd, my birthday. I actually don't want to keep the whole fox skull kind of vibe. This iteration of me, the original, the skull, is going to stay. That version is absolutely going to stay. Hold tight. I don't know where we're landing. I don't know what we're landing on. Oh. Is there anything to land on here? Oh, there. That seems land on a bowl. Hold tight. But I'm kind of looking for something more human. The skull is going to stay as a text-to-speech kind of thing. It will react to... Good lord, this place is terrifying. It will react to, like, text-to-speech commands. It will speak for chat. But I'm kind of wanting to go more human. We could go humanoid. I wonder if this is going to kill me to just leave. But yeah, there is an entire channel. Ow, I died. Well, that was worth a shot. There's an entire channel on the Discord for contest submissions. If you've been on the Discord and you've taken a look and noticed that there is a new channel, that's why. It is for contest submissions. So far, there's only one from the ever lovely Lady Dies a Lot. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love her design. It's fantastic. Oh. That didn't launch this time. Unless it did. Yeah, get complimented, nerd. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Fight me. I bet, hold on. Wait, I don't have that. There we go. There we go. But the first place prize is gonna be about $250 US. We'll figure out how to get it to you if you are outside of the US. Second place is gonna be about 150, assuming that there's gonna be a second place. And then third place will get. Honestly, let's go to Ash and Ember, or what is that? Watch this yeet us into the sun. What are you? Oh, is this the planet that I was just on? That's Ash Twin. Dark Bramble. I'd rather not. Ooh. Well. That's fun. You are allowed multiple submissions. What I will say is, I do want it to be more humanoid, but I am very interested to see where your imagination takes us. I am not terribly attached to this current iteration. Don't get me wrong, I love her. She's great. But I want more flesh. But yeah, the winning design will get turned into a 3D model. So I will be fully rigged. At least to the best of my abilities for like camera tracking, face tracking, all that good stuff. Because I talk with my hands a lot. And I would love to be able to do that on stream while keeping myself fairly anonymous. One day, maybe, I will become a flesh tuber. One day. I have been playing around with the idea. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. I have been playing around with the idea of doing cooking streams. Super scary as heck sounding. Yeah, no, for real. Well, we're just on a ball of ash, huh? Big old ball of ash. Watched The Odyssey today. I was terrified during one scene, uncomfortable the next, and then very on the edge of my seat the next. That is Nolan. So, we're just gonna continue in this. Teach this poor uni student to cook. Am desperate. I will try. No promises. The flesh beings must entertain us. No, it's true. It's true. I'm just gonna circumnavigate this whole thing. Oh, I bet that I could jump off of here. That's delightful. Yeet. Okay. I will endeavor to teach how to cook, but really, I just have fun in the kitchen. I love cooking. I really do. I really genuinely do love cooking. Yeah, it's a little disorienting, to say the least. Which way is... Oh. That way is... Why is my ship over there? Oh, it got sucked up. Okay, cool. Well, I guess suck me. Anyway. Here it comes. Here comes the band. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I want to go over there. So what's here? I remember seeing a structure kind of like this somewhere else.
This is a self-care checkpoint.
That's very.
Also,
Do you know
you're
me?
important and you matter.
It's like you don't know me. Lucid being sus. Just another day. Thank you, Jade, for the self-care checkpoint. I'm gonna drink some water and stretch. Couldn't be me. It should be. If I were there, I would be making you take care of yourself. At least a little. Throwing like bottles of water at your face. I'm only half joking. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh, I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but my back just pop a roll loud. Really living up to the bones, huh? Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. Thank you, Jade. Water bottles to the face until you drink a non-frozen bottle of it. The shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. So if I go to the Comet, activate the gravity cannon, call the shuttle home. So if we... yeet ourselves out into space. What now? Because there's our ship. Well, off we go. That's so unsettling. That is so unsettling. What is that? I really want to know what that is. One of these times I'm going to figure that one out. One of these lifetimes I'm going to figure that one out. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. What is this? Dark bramble? Cool. That is certain death. Is there anything around me? Well, there's the comet. So, not dark bramble then. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can impale ourselves on the interloper. Because I seem to continue to be going further and further away. Let's see if I can get there with my suit's fuel. Because I have launched myself very far away. %50 fuel remaining. All right, so we are now approaching at 15 meters per second, and we are 11 kilometers away. I don't know if we'll have the oxygen to make it there. We might suffocate before we make it there. But we are making it there. Rogue! How are you? It's so good to see you. And there's something else floating out here. We have about a minute of air left. Oh, I'm absolutely dying out here. Oh, that's the white hole, right. Fuel level critical, perfect. Well, there's the interloper. We're just gonna die out here, it's fine. Should probably claim those more. Yeah. Yeah, they're fun. Well, we got close. Using oxygen as propellant? No, thank you. Losing death, part 3. It's gonna happen a lot today. There's a reason that we're not counting deaths. But how are you, Ro? It's so good to see you. How have you been? It's been a minute since we've chatted. Well, that was an adventure. We didn't learn a whole lot. At that time, the probe went that way. Suit up, get in, and yeet. Okay, I think that probe heads to Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern, which is very cool. There's Giant Steep, not where we're headed right now. Where's the sun? So there is not Timber Hearth, and it's not the moon of it. There is another celestial body hanging out around the sun. I really want to check it out. It's not the Addle Rock. Game really makes me dizzy, so I'm gonna head to bed. That is entirely fair, Raven. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I can't wait to see you again. Feel free to reach out whenever. I would love to hear from you. But yes, I can entirely understand that this game would make people dizzy. Honestly, if you just kind of want to put me off in the background, that would be absolutely fine. It's hard due to time zones. I mean, like, listen, I'm usually quite available to have chats. Let's go to Ember Twin, because I'm not seeing that planet that we saw. Because Dizzy, yeah, no, valid. Entirely valid. Like, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Lady was also doing something similar. And only, like, really picking up the phone or, like, looking at the screen when I say something kind of crazy. There is... What is that? Interesting, interesting. I want to go there. Get up a bit. And then... over here. Perfect. Okay. Gotta be up in 6 hours? Raven. Raven. Unidentified signal nearby. Signal identified. Escape pod 2. There's 2 more escape pods. And I think that we've already seen one. Anona. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. That's a relief. At least you have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? Burr, I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. So I have found one of them. What are these for? What's down here? Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Well, here we go. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Anona, even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Roos. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. I want to go here. I want to go here. Never mind. What? Oh. That's from Dark Bramble. That's a monster from Dark Bramble. How'd it get here? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, what about over here? We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we can construct long-term shelter here. All right, well, let's check it out. You know, while we're here. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's deep. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta go down that way. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sand fall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Well, that loops back. What's over here? That also loops back. Hello? Reach the shelter site forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. And then this way, question mark? No. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so? No. It all loops back. Oh. This is maze-like. This is very maze-like. So what's over this way? Nothing. And I'm here again. Okay. In this stream, Lucy gets lost and dies. Again. Oh, let's see. Over here? Well, now I'm like 10 times turned around. What's over this way? I'm gonna run out of oxygen just roaming. Sand here is rising, so you must be cautious and swift. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. So here, then here. Continue forward until you get to room with rock formations. There we go. That's why. I'm a gamer. I didn't look up. Okay. What's over here then? Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Milleray and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Okay, well, crossed. Now what? Aha. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay, noted. Uh-oh. Well, I am down here now. Oh, interesting. And then these stairs go up. Where does this head? More translations. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe that this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. Coleus. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is what this horror's place of origin. Yeah, it's that. We will investigate that later. For now, I want to go in here. Oh. Okay, we have air. And no my skeletons. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Eye Shrine District. Wow. What? Oh, I see. So, if I want to go here, it's down there. Okay, I gotta be kind of quick, because the ash is rising. Or I guess it's sand? Sand is rising? We're meeting in the Fossil Fish Cave to play the game. God damn it, I lost. If you're too big to climb through the Anglerfish Overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way. But it isn't far. Go to the Stepping Stone Cave and then up and into the Fossil Fish Cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through the Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Lookout and throw a light into its mouth, he'll show you the way. Target can't fit through the Anglerfish Lookout hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? Alex is still the tallest. Okay, cute. Fun. Hup. So, this looks like it was something. How are you, not Chloe? It's good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solanum. It's good you're small enough to climb in through the hole at the Anglerfish Lookout. I'm doing fantastic. Today's been a fantastic day. Thank you for asking. If you have any good news to share, please share. I love hearing good news from people. But also welcome in. I'm curious, what led you to my channel? I'm glad to have you here. Lami says, I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. I mean, yeah, that's kind of how all that works. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Good news, I don't know, but it can be for you. That's fair. Oh, you died in bed. Their beds are very interesting in shape. Okay. No, I'm not currently looking for commissions. And if I can get one of my mods to take care of that, please. Thank you. No soliciting is allowed here. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you, Kale. Stepping Stone Cave. No, for real. Like, I appreciate the hustle, but... Come on. I think I even have, like, no soliciting in my list of rules. Oh, I could get crushed here. I am lost. And the sand is rising quite quickly. I found a light, so that's awesome. It's part of the chat rules. At least I think it is. It's been a while since I've looked. Aha! Well. Why is that glowing? Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Thought we had a new friend. Oh well. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? And are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. Yeah. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. So the sun station is what I've been trying to land on. Like, what I've been trying to land on. Why I keep on yeeting myself into the sun. I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, I did... Idaya? How do you pronounce that? I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Holius, if we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Is that why this star explodes? Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we are cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Adeya, I comprehend your position. However, excuse me. Inhaled some spit. If we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Hang on one moment. So they were trying to build something to help power this project that they're working on. Meanwhile, what's over here? Gravity cannon. I think that's what I yeeted myself out of before. Oh, that's cool. Ghost matter detected nearby. I kind of forgot how to deal with ghost matter. So, Ginger! How are you? Uh-oh. Well, we died in the ghost matter. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Hi, Mello. How are you? How's work? I'm guessing you're on your lunch? So now it's going in that direction. So one thing that I'm noticing is that that probe gets shot in a different direction each time. And I think the direction that it gets shot in determines the kind of seed that we're in. Because I've seen a planetary body that I have not seen before. It's not labeled. I can't track it. And I kind of want to check that out. It is orbiting the sun. Okay, we are out of gravity. Cool, 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 cool. It's not the Addle Rock. There's the sun station. There's the Ash Twins. Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Dark Bramble. We're gonna yeet ourselves a little bit this way. What is that? I have my eyes on whatever this is. What is that? The Interloper. Okay, cool. So there's a body near the Interloper right now, and I'm kind of locked in on it. You can kind of see it in the top right corner, that tiny little speck. I needed to get closer. There's the white hole. Is that what we were seeing? I think so. Do the ghosts make a matter, baby? That's a great question. I don't have the answer to that. Hello, Land Viking. How are you today? Good to see you. Oop. Okay, so there's Timberheart. I don't want autopilot right now. pretty dang decent. How are you? I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite well. If you have any fun information about your day, I would love to hear it. Why is it automatically autopiloting? That's kind of crazy. All right, let's get back into our solar system. What's the matter, baby? That was the joke. What's the matter with you? Listen, one thing that you're gonna have to understand about me is that jokes go over my head because I'm 5'4". Everything goes over my head. You're all made of atoms, you know what I mean? Yeah. You all matter. That one I get. Alright, well, we're gonna head to Brittle Hollow. I want to see what's going on there again. Pretty standard day. Except towing a car because of a DUI. It's almost normal, it seems. Oh, no. I mean, I'm guessing that's how you make money? Question mark? Alright, we're gonna go to Dark Bramble. I don't know if I want to go in Dark Bramble. Towing random cars. Yeah, I am tow truck. I might just call you Mater. I joke. Nope, you are a tow truck. You are a tow truck. Hold on. I need, there we go. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I am glad that you're here. Nope, you've already said it. It's pinned. It's official. You are a tow truck. I've never had a tow truck in my chat before. This is kind of amazing. This is a landmark occasion, if I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I am incredibly honored to have a tow truck here. How do you type? Do you just use your tires? Or like... I joke, and I really do hope that you could take this kind of humor. I hope. If this is a problem, I will stop. I promise. But for now, it's too good. It's too good. Guys! Oh my god. It's so good to see you. I'm about to shit my pants because we're going in here. I am not thrilled about this prospect. So there's a red one. So there's a red marker. We're getting to the root of this. I want to know what that red dot is. So for those of you who have never seen this game before, who didn't watch me play the last couple of times that I've played, there are giant spacefaring anglerfish. And they live here. Gets to the root of this. Oh, Mello, thank you. That red light just went out. So I'm going to be very careful. Because I think it's nearby. We're just going to kind of drift around. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Headlights off. I'm just gonna hope that we don't get eaten. Hi, JR. We're moving. Oh, we're dead. Where I started following Lucid Charm until you mentioned their name the other day. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Kez, for bringing a new friend. For bringing our tow truck. Nut, bro. Well. Okay, now it's going that way. Interesting. Hold on. Before we go on our next expedition, I need to learn how to deal with ghost matter because I think that's important. Because I know that there's a way to deal with it. Or at least like a way to kind of sort of navigate it. And like there's a place here. Kez is nut, bro. No, that's fact. Kez is nut. Observatory. I think it's up this way. We all were at one point, except for test tube babies. And even then, maybe then. I don't know. Not fun to think about. I mean, it's fine, genuinely. Strange and dangerous substance that is invisible to the naked eyes. You can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful, and it will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfills. So... Ah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So where's my ship? Watch someone who talked to everyone in this area except the ghost matter area and went the whole game thinking you navigated it by random chance. Honestly, they're not entirely wrong. That's dangerous. I don't have a jetpack right now. Okay. We're gonna take our time. We're just gonna, you know, tee-hee our way down these steps, this slope, this ramp. There we go. I am so thrilled that Kez brought us a tow truck. I don't know. I'm not here to find out today. This time. Not in this life, anyway. Next one, sure. We can absolutely test that out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I love the fact that this species has figured out space travel. We're gonna go update our log. So the gravity cannon, escape pod 2 leads to the Sunless City, and the anglerfish fossil. I should check out the anglerfish fossil at some point. Because maybe then I'll have a better understanding. High Energy Lab, White Hole Station, Northern Glacier. Sun Station. I really want to check that out. I really want to check that out. In both the Sunless City and Escape Pod 2.2, the anglerfish fossil. The anglerfish are in... Not the gravity cannon. The dark bramble. eye signal locator to Rybeck's camp, Southern Observatory. Harmonica signal. Lunar lookout, Esker's camp. Okay. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant Steep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. So that Nomai statue is why we're able to come back to life. So the interloper is a comet. You have the dark bramble way on the outer reaches of this solar system. We have Giant Steep and that orbital cannon. Thank you, Mello. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day at work. Hopefully everything goes well. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Let's see, we have Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern. So Brittle Hollow has a black hole at its center, which is kind of wild. And then it has an overactive volcanic moon that spews hot lava everywhere. We are on Timber Hearth. The Adelrock is our moon. And then the Hourglass Twins, which is Ash Twin and Ember Twin. What's not shown is that sun station, and I really want to check that out, so we're gonna give that a go. It's gonna take some tries. And out of atmosphere. Okay. So there's the station. I really want to land on it. And we're about to eat into the sun again. There we go. How are we going to do this? Because its pull is extreme. Hey, Ginger, have you landed on this? Have you landed on that? Oh, it's going that direction this time. Hold on. One day we'll hug the sun. One day. For me, it's today. Alright, yeet. So I have eyes on that probe. It is going way into the outer reaches. Okay. But the last time that I saw that probe going that direction... There's Dark Bramble. There's Adelrock. No, Timber Hearth. The thing orbiting the sun, yeah. There's Brittle Hollow. Ash Twin. The Interloper. Where am I? About to crash land into... the deep. There it is. Never landed on my ship on it. No. Interesting, interesting. Kinda wanna land on that moon. It is not named. It is not marked on anything. Firing retro rockets, slowing down. Ah, okay. I see. We have been on this planet. We have been on this moon. Space guy floating by, for real. So what's here? Okay. Out we go. Unidentified signal nearby. Where's my signal scope? There it is. Distress beacon? Is there an Outer Wilds venture out here? Without saying something unintentional or misleading, that is valid. But there are lanterns. Hey, bud. Gabbro! Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? Yeah, first one. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what this is. Uh-huh. So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. And what about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. Well, you're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of these outer islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. Uh-oh. This is gonna be my leading theory. Where did the atmosphere go? Bro. There we go. This dude is remarkably chill. This guy is just so incredibly chill. Hey, so where were we? Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. What is up with this planet? No, right? Oh, you meant like, tell you more about it. Gotcha. Well, the giant steep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Hey, that answers a question. I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa. That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. Kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word. Because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. It does. Actually, never mind. No worries. Feel free to let me know when you do find something cool, though. You know where to find me. So, what are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really does give you room to think. Quiet and peaceful out there. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful, Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Less than peaceful. Then, less peaceful. So where should I explore? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to the Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach of Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with the 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected. Anyway, you'll see. So where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. I like them. I like this one. This one's pretty great. So there is an unidentified signal nearby. Interesting, interesting. Look at those. That's amazing. Well, here's their camp. Well, I might as well try to explore quite a bit, huh? I bet... Ow, my ankles! Ghost matter detected nearby?
Ugh.
Well... That is deeply unfortunate. I bet that there's a way. This will save us some fuel. Maybe. That's very cool. I think I've been to this part. In fact, I'm almost entirely certain that I have. Yeah, I have. Okay. All right. Coming in? Trying to enter the atmosphere now. Hello? I feel like I just bounced off. Hold on. What if I just run straight at it? That is such a nerve-wracking sight. Oh, that's weird. So we can't actually land on that. Hey, Bubba. Interesting. So I do want to check out that moon, though. More of it, anyway. So let's rotate a little. And Sprittle Hollow. Wait, no, I was on it. So then, where's that moon that I saw? On Giant's Deep. I keep on trying. Oh, there we go. Well, this is a spaceship, but we are currently underwater, so it is now a ship. Which is fine, it seems. Kind of crazy, if you ask me. Alright, well... let's try to find that island. Okay, cool. I'll just accept that. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. No, let me out. There we go. Thank you. I never was great at parallel parking. No, seriously. So this is Brittle Hollows? Projection stone? Right? Yeah. Is there a projector that I can go see? I genuinely cannot blame a single soul if this makes them motion sick. Or dizzy. Ow, my ankles. Okay. How are you, Kushael? 14 minutes, 23 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. Coney, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Interesting. Daz says, Conway, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Daz said, Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? Conway says, my gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Konoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to show you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I really want to explore that tower. So I'm just gonna stand here and hope everything goes fine. Because there's a storm headed this way, and there's a storm on this. So, luck? Oh, I'm stuck in this now. Good to know. Can you set me down, please? Thank you. Okay. So this will show us that lab that he was talking about. So it looks like there's two types of twisters going in opposite directions. No Koosh, just shy. Yeah, that's fair. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for No Koosh. Okay. So for now... Oh, there we go. I want to go over here. So that's a model of the station, the launch station, the orbital launch station. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital's probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous, honest love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Cute. I've accepted Kushi, but only by the giver of name. That's fair. I just call you Kushael. I hope that's okay. You know, if I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum power absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Well, it got away from them somehow, but they're all dead, so I'm unsure. Oh, well. I could have landed here. Well, I think maybe it's about time to get back to the ship. Somehow. There we go. Alright, now there we go. Well, that was easy. So... I believe that is our friend's island. Yes. So where is the Statue Island? Oh, it might be there. What the heck? Okay, well, I damaged myself, so that's fun. Where's the landing gear I need to repair? Okay. Okay. So it looks like danger, ghost matter detected nearby. Okay, and... so there's ghost matter that way. What about this way? This way seems safe. This looks like a part of the Dark Bramble. Hup. Mind the gap. Okay. Well, I'm over here now. There goes an island. Oop. Yeah, this is absolutely part of the Dark Bramble. Why is it here? What is that? Will it kill me? Can I even touch it? I don't think I can. It looks like it's frozen in ice. So there is an unknown red. It looks like flora. Frozen in ice. Surrounded by bits that look like the Dark Bramble. And there was a red light on the Dark Bramble. In the Dark Bramble. Ocean depths. Construction yard. Connected to the Southern Observatory. What is that? The Ocean Current Discovery. Nomai on the construction yard saw something sink beneath the water. One of the islands on Giant's Deep has a Nomai statue on the beach, just like the one Gabbro brought back to Timber Hearth. Statue Island, as Gabbro calls it, is the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, that's essentially what I'm looking for. 2 islands connected by a natural stone arch. There's Gabbro's Island. That is entirely fair, Kale. Mwah. I'm probably going to be calling this here pretty soon. Ish, maybe. Perfect. Oh, I think we're about to die. Yeah, we're about to die. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, on we go. Until we can't anymore. And that means that we can't anymore. Honestly, that feels like a pretty good natural stopping point, if I'm going to be entirely honest with you. We accomplished a lot that run. Oh, but maybe one more. Maybe one more, because there's a moon. There's a moon around Giant Steep. But Giant Steep doesn't have a moon. So what am I seeing? It's Giant Steep. Oh, I guess it does have a moon. Right, one more run. Why not? Where's Giant Steep? Bubba boy. It is only almost time for you to eat. I'm very proud of you for being able to tell time. He's like, yeah, whatever. That. What is that? Um? Um? Um. Uh. Um. Ooh, that's weird. that, wow, okay. Is it out of phase? So maybe I need to go to the southern pole, the southern observatory. So if that's north, right? Then maybe that's south? Yeah, that's south. Okay. So I'm going to land inside the cannon. All those times in science class playing Moonlander. Me when I go barreling into the moon at Mach speed and then it's not there. I know, right? Barreling into the moon at Mach speed. There you go. That's so real. That's so real. Okay, so I want to go to the Southern Observatory. Paul, can you please be patient, sir? I will give you food and food pets after this run, okay? This is my last run for the day. We are currently live. We have an audience. Would you like to say hi? He seems shy. Give me a little bit, Bubba. He's being very gentle. I'll give him that. And also, his undercoat, very soft. That's about all that I can feel, too. Okay, so the Southern Observatory is this way. Yes? And we want to go there. Okay. I hope that this is just going to automatically take me the direction that I want to go. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going. What's over here? Up. Oh yeah, no, this is not treacherous at all. Not even a little. Up. Up. Okay, is that... That's pulling in. Okay, good. Up. 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 Okay. Bubba. Oh, I undershot. Ow! Well, here we go. Oh. Well. Maybe this run is gonna be even shorter. Maybe this run was doomed from the start. Can roam around on the outside, though. That's fun. I kind of forgot that you could do this. So where does this lead me? Anywhere? Anywhere fun? Well, there's the white hole. Can I jump into that? Hup. Yeah, I can. Here we go. It's getting brighter. And humming very loudly. Well. We were in it and then we're out of it. Okay. So let's get back in there. Can I change the trajectory? It kind of looks like I should be able to, but I don't think that I can. Wow. Let's see. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. This one is tuned to Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. How do we align? Is there a way? Oh. Interesting. So we set it rotating. And then we have to be standing, I believe, on this platform. Right? And there we go. Cool. Awesome. Get me out of here. Well, that's fun. I love having a do-over. Okay. Well. Yeesh. Okay. So, about that. What? And that's on Ember Twin? It's on the outside of Ember Twin. That's wild. Very cool. What does this say? Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver. Okay, cool. We have seen that. Okay, so I want to get back to my ship on the other side of the planet. Okay. Well, that's fun. How do I get 80? Lucked out on that. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, it could be a shift in the light spectrum. Bloom, suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. It's a shy moon. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, the Hollow's lantern? The moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend a hollow lantern for nights at a time. Me when I'm a moon. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there would be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Okay, how do I get back in to my ship? Oh, it's not like this. It's not like this. Oh, not like this. Not again. Oh. Well, that's cool. How do I get there? Yep. Well. Isn't that just lovely? So it looks like it's spewing out chunks of brittle hollow into space. I'm gonna burn oxygen. I'm fine with that. I want to see this. That's a tower. Gotta run. Practice night with the band. Check you later. Take care, Land Viking. Or should I say, Tow Truck. I hope you have fun. We're probably going to be ending stream here pretty soon, so honestly, you picked a pretty good time to go. Thank you for being here. It was a genuine privilege meeting you. I hope that you have a ton of fun on a bun. Alright, well, we're about to die, so that's real fun. Oh yeah, don't forget to grab your good luck charm, if you haven't already. And, yeah. Wow, what a pretty game. What a pretty game. And my ship is so far away. It's so far away. It's all the way out there. Delightful. Delightful.
This is a self-care
Thank you,
checkpoint.
I'm not
Also,
only going to take care of
you're important
myself, but
and
I'm
you
also
matter.
going to take care of my cat. My poor naked boy. Oh god, this is such a cool game. This is such a cool game. Yeah, that sounded like it hurt. Cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and quit. Reset loop. Yes. Now we're gonna do that and that and that. There we go. Turn that down a smidge. There we go. Massive thanks to everyone showing up on screen. God, I'm really enjoying this game. I understand completely that some people are going to be, like, motion sick because of this. And honestly, understandable. I think next time I stream, which I'm going to try to stream on Friday. I'm going to try to stream on Friday. I think I'm going to play something different. I'm really enjoying this game, but I want you all to be comfy too. So, if you have any suggestions and you're on the Discord, feel free to let me know. Please let me know what kind of game you would like to see. I have a bunch of games on my computer. I can hook up my PlayStation. Hell, I can hook up my Switch. We have options. So if this game isn't your jam, entirely understandable. I'll play something different next time. It's going to be on Friday. Let's find somebody to raid you all out to. We have Captain Jim Raynor playing Fallout New Vegas. Powerpuff Heroes playing Marvel Rivals. Thank you, Peace. Thank you for being here. I think we're going to go to Jim. So if you are subscribed and joining the raid, Lucid Thinks You're Charming is the raid spam for you. If you are not subscribed and joining the raid, Lucid Raid is the one for you. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget, we are running a contest to find my next model. It's all on the Discord. There's buttons all over the place. I would love to see what your all's imaginations come up with. I hope that you all know that you're loved. I hope that you all know that you're worthy of being loved. And I really want you to know that I genuinely do mean that. Each and every single one of you, including everyone watching on the VOD. You're all wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the VOD and you made it this far, you are an actual superstar. Give yourself a pat on the back. Try to kiss yourself on the cheek. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And I will hopefully see you all again on Friday. Till then, I love you. Be good, or be good at it. And I'll see you all in the Discord. Okay, bye. Mwah.